Hello students, welcome to all of you in this video lectures. Here I am going to start chapter 7. The name of the chapter is Permutation and Combination. The students, first of all, I will explain you what is the fundamental principle of counting. Fundamental principle of counting, or simply the multiplicative principle, which states that if an event can occur in m different ways, following which another event can occur in n different ways, then total number of occurrence of the events will be m cross n ways. Another way we can, for there are three events, if an event can occur in m different ways, following which another event can occur in n different ways, following which a third event can occur in p different ways, then total number of occurrence to the event in the given order will be m cross n cross p. So students, suppose we are having three letters A, B, C, and we have to fill two positions, so we have to write two letters at a time. So how many different ways these three letters can be arranged by using two letters taken at a time? So first position can be filled up by three ways, right? Because there are three letters, so first position can be filled up by three ways, and the second place can be filled up by two ways, because one place is already occupied. Then out of the two letters, the second position can be filled up. So this is the event, and that is why you can find out the multiplicative inverse. So students, next I'll explain you what is the definition of permutation. Permutation is an arrangement in a definite order of a number of objects taken some or all at a time. The number of permutations of n different objects taken r at a time, where 0 less than r less than equal to n, and the objects do not repeat, will be n into n minus 1, n minus 2 dot dot dot, n minus r plus 1. The permutation of n things taken r at a time is denoted by npr, and the formula for npr is npr equal to factorial n by factorial n minus r, such that 0 less than equal to r less than equal to n. Now students, I will explain you what is the meaning of the word factorial notation. Now factorial can be expanded like this: n into n minus 1, n minus 2 dot dot dot, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is, if we want to find factorial of a particular number, we have to multiply all the numbers, okay? If you want to find factorial 5, then we have to start from 5 and decrease one number accordingly. Then 5 minus 1, 4, then 5 minus 2, 3, up to 5 minus 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. We will not count 5 minus 5, otherwise the multiplication results will become 0. So up to 5 minus 4 we will take, which is 1. So students, you can see that factorial of n can be written as n into n minus 1 factorial, and it also can be written as n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 factorial, also n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3 factorial, and so on. Factorial of 0 will be 1, and the factorial can be expand like this, what I have explained, factorial 5 equal to 5 into 4 into 3 into 2, which can be written as 5 into factorial 4, which is same as 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 factorial, or simply 2, because 2 factorial is, the answer is 2. 2 into 1, it is 2. So students, I hope all of you understood the concept of multiplicative principle and permutations and factorial notation. I'll discuss few problems here. First question is, how many 3-digit numbers can be formed from the digit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, assuming that repetition of the digits is allowed? The students, if repetition is allowed, then we can select one number in any of these 3 positions, because repetition is allowed. There are 3 numbers, 5 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have to form a 3-digit number. So suppose these are the position of 3-digit number. There are 3 boxes. So out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the first position, the 100th place can be filled up by any one of these 5 numbers. So 1 to 5, there are 5 numbers, so 5. Now second place can be filled up by again 5 numbers, because repetition is allowed here. We can, if we put 1 in the first position, we can put 1 again in the first position. Repetition allowed. Third position also can be filled up by 5 different numbers, given numbers. So the total ways will be 5 into 5 into 5 according to the multiplicative principle, and its answer is 125. The next question is, repetition of the digit is not allowed. In that case, when we filled up 100 place by a number 1 to 5, then one number if you put over here in the 100 place, then that number we cannot put in the 10th and unit place, because repetition is not allowed here. So the first place can be filled up by 5 ways, the second place can be filled up by 4 ways, and third place can be filled up by 3 ways. So the total number of ways will be 5 into 4 into 3, which is 60 ways. So student, next question is, how many 4-letter code can be formed using the first 10 letters of the English alphabet if no letters can be repeated? So first 10 letters of the English alphabet, if you choose, also the repetition is not allowed here. No letter can be repeated, so we cannot put one letter in more than one boxes. So there are 4 letters, 4 boxes for 4-letter code. So out of the 10 letters, first place can be filled up by 10 ways. Any one letter out of 10 we can put in the first position. Now when we put one letter in the first position, that is occupied, one letter is less. Now out of 9 letters, second place can be filled up by 9 ways. Similarly, third places can be filled up by 8 ways, and fourth places can be filled up by 7 ways. So the total number of ways will be 10 into 9 into 8 into 7, and that is the answer is 5040 is the number. 4-letter code of first 10 letters if there is no repetition. So students, next question, there is a factorial sum. We have to find, we have to prove that whether factorial 3 plus factorial 4 equal to factorial 7, whether it is correct or not. So first we will got the value of factorial 3. The value of factorial 3 is 1 into 3 into 2 into 3 is 6, and the factorial 4 is 1 into 2 into 3 into 4, it is 24, and factorial 3 plus factorial 4 is coming 30, but factorial 7 is answer is 5040. Hence, since both the sides are not equal, so it is not true. Second question is factorial 8 divided by factorial 6 into factorial 2. So factorial 8 we can expand 8 into 7 into factorial 6, and factorial 6 in denominator. No need to expand, you can cancel it, and 2 into 1. So after cancellations we will get the value of this question is 28. The students, there is another statement sum question is, how many 3-digit even number can be made using digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 if no digit is repeated? So students, in order to find a 3-digit number, so we have to occupy 3 places out of this numbers. How many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. So there are a total 6 numbers where 5 is not there, other 1 to 7. Now if first position can be filled up by 6 ways, right? Now here the digits must be even number, so unit place must be even number. So unit place can be filled up by 1, 2, 3. 3 even numbers are there, so unit place can be filled up by 3 ways, right? Any one of the 3 ways. Okay, suppose one number is put in the unit place, the rest how many numbers are left? 5 numbers. So tens place can be filled up by 5 ways, right? So one number is put here, so one is less, and 100 place can be filled up by 4 ways. So the total number of ways, this is, we can use the permutation, which is we are having 5, the 100 place and tens place can be filled up by remaining 5 digits. So out of the first places which can be filled up only by even number, so when one even number is put over there, then rest 5 numbers, and that 5 numbers we have to select 2 numbers out of these 5 numbers. So permutation will be 5p2. 5p2 will be the permutation or the total number of ways. So 5p2 is factorial 5 by factorial 5 minus 2, so its answer is 20. From a committee of 8 persons, in how many ways can we choose a chairman and a vice chairman, assuming one person can hold more than one position? The students, form a committee of 8 persons. So there are total 8 persons, and in how many ways we can choose a chairman and a vice chairman, assuming one person can hold more than one position. So a chairman and a vice chairman are to be chosen in such a way that one person cannot hold more than one position. So that means there is no repetition at all. So the number of ways choosing the chairman and a vice chairman is the permutation of 8 different objects taken 2 at a time. So the answer will be 8p2, and 8p2 is factorial 8 by factorial 6, and after expanding we got the answer is 56. Student, there is a question related to factorial. Find the value of r given that 5pr equal to 6pr minus 1. So using the formula of npr factorial n by factorial n minus r, we'll use it over here, factorial 5 by factorial 5 minus r, factorial 6 by factorial 6 minus r plus 1, and factorial 5 by factorial 5 minus r. Factorial, we are breaking factorial 6 into factorial 5 divided by 7 minus r. Then if we expand 7 minus r, first term will be 7 minus r, then 7 minus r minus 1 will be 6 minus r, next will be 5 minus r factorial. The 5 minus r factorial get cancelled, and it will be 1 equal to 6 by 7 minus r into 6 minus r. Now after removing the bracket and cross multiplications, we got one quadratic equation, which is r square minus 13r plus 36, and after factorization of this quadratic equations, we got the value of r will be 4 or 9. And since r having a range of 0 to 5, so the answer of this question is 4. The student, next question is, in how many distinct permutations of the letter in the Mississippi do the four I's not come together? So students, in Mississippi, four I's are there. S appears 4 times, P appears 2 times, and M appears just 1 time. So total number of permutations will be 11 factorial, means total number of letters are 11 divided by the repeated letters, 11 factorial by factorial 4. Factorial 4 is for letter I, because I is 4 times, S is 4 times, again factorial 4, and P is 2 times, so factorial 2. Now only the repeated numbers will be in the denominator. So after expanding it, we got the value is 34650. Now, as by the question, that all the i's not come together. Suppose all the i's come together, then what is the permutation? So there are 4 i's. If we put all the i's in one bracket and considered as one letter, then total number of letters will be that is 7, and 7 plus 1, it will be 8 letters, right? And 8 letters, in that 8 letters, all the 4 i's is taken as one unit. Now 4 s will be there and 2 p's will be there. So total number of permutations will be factorial 8 by factorial 4 into factorial 2. Factorial 8 by factorial 4 into factorial 2, and it will be 840 ways, right? Now here this answer is coming when all the i's comes together. Now when the i's do not come together, then total minus all the i's comes together, you can find out all the i's do not come together, right? So the previously we have got total number of ways will be 34650 minus the number of ways on all the i's come together is 340. When I subtract, we got the answer 33010. The students, another question is there, in how many ways can letter of the word permutation be arranged if the word start with P and end with S? The students, if P and S fixed at the extreme end, then how many letters are left in between, right? P left and S at the right end, then 10 letters are left in between, and the permutation of 10 letters, the number of ways it can be arranged by factorial n divided by factorial of the repeated number of letters. So 10 factorial by only in the permutations, only t is repeated twice, so factorial 2, factorial 10 by factorial 2, and after expanding it will get 181440. So first question is over. Now the second question is, vowels are all together. So when 5 vowels, there are 5 vowels in the given word. When you consider all the vowels together, since they have always occur together, they are treated as a single object. For the time being, this single object together with remaining 7 objects will altogether 8, considering 8 objects will be the total. Now out of the 8 objects, the permutations here only t repeated 2 times, so factorial 8 by factorial 2. Okay students, so its answer is correspondingly this arrangement, this vowels arrangement can be done in factorial 5 ways. So total number of permutations will be factorial 8 by factorial 2 into factorial 5, and after calculation it will get 2419200. The next question is there are always 4 letters between P and S. So the letters that have to be arranged in such a way that there are always 4 letters between P and S. So therefore, in a way, the places of P and S are fixed. The remaining 10 letters where which are there, which are 2 T's, can be arranged in factorial 10 by factorial 2 ways. We have got it earlier. Now the letter P and S can place in such a way that 4 letters between them, it can be arranged in 2 into 7 ways. 2 into 7 ways. Therefore, by multiplication principle, the required permutations of the arrangement in this case. So students, this is the answer of question number 12. I hope all of you understood these video lectures. If there is any doubt, you can contact me. Thank you very much.